Hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It is Monday night. It's going to be chicken night. Now, I don't know what we're going to have with it. I'm not going to cook a whole meal with you tonight. Mama might just want chicken, and I may put mine on a salad. So I got this going. I'm going to turn it down just a notch. So in this bowl, I'm just going to put some of y'all's Southern Secrets. That's the reason I called it Southern Secret Chicken. And I'm going to put a good amount. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just take a shortcut and take the lid off. And I'm going to put a good tablespoon in there. Okay, now you can do this, and if I had time, I probably would have. You can do this and put it in the refrigerator, put it in the marinating thing or something. That if you don't have time, don't let that keep you from doing it. This is a lemon. I'm squeezing it. I'm just going to squeeze it upside down here so I don't have to get any of those pesky seeds in there. And there that is. And I'm going to do a whole lemon. If you're going to marinate chicken in lemon, I wouldn't do it more than about 10 hours or so, because it can start to break it down too much. This is just avocado oil, and it's getting warm. This is creamy Italian dressing. It's just our store brand. In it goes. And then this is just some chicken. It's Tyson. I got it the other day. And Saturday. So it's time to cook it. And I'm going to cook all these because I don't know. I'm going to put a little salt. We're cutting back on salt, but this is a little salt. A little pepper. Just over the tops of these. And then I'm going to put a good healthy amount of black pepper in my, what I'm going to call a marinade, but really it's going to be more of a dredge. Wow, they gave us a bunch of tenders. Mama, you'll have plenty of tenders. Mama's feeling good today. She has had a good day. She has had a real good day, actually. And we're happy for that. Now, if you're going to marinate this overnight, barring the seeds, I'd go ahead and put the whole lemon in there. It just adds a little extra flavor. Don't hurt nothing. Get all that seasoning in there. Now, even if you can let this sit 10-15 minutes, that's better than nothing. But even dipping it like this, more or less dredging it, only I'm not going to use flour, so maybe it's not a true dredge. But just getting the flavors on there, you're going to taste them and they're going to be good. How did I cross thread? Put a little bit more of this in there. Can't hurt nothing, can it? Can y'all see what I'm doing? I know this is a weird angle and I'm over here, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to get it done. I'll bring it over here and let you see. So that's just Italian dressing. Y'all's Southern Secret. A little salt, little pepper. And that's everything I get in there. And lemon. 1 lemon juice. Okay. You can see here I didn't put much canola oil in there. And even though I have it turned down, it is hot. And that ain't canola oil. This is avocado oil. I said canola, I mean avocado. So I'm putting a little bit more where that got a little hot. I know y'all love it when I use a knife when I ain't supposed to. But it works so good. I can smell the Italian dressing. Now Mama will probably just want chicken tenders. I may make her a potato, either baked or mashed. Whatever she decides she wants. And I'm thinking right now, anyway, I might have a salad. I know there's a theory about crowding the pan. I don't know about it. That's all of it. I'll dispose of that because you don't want to reuse it. You can see the Italian dressing there. See how it's coming up there? That means you're going to have that flavor. Now this is just on a medium high. Crank it up just a notch. Just a notch. We're going to let this cook till it's done. I will temp it. But that's what we're having. And we'll probably have this about 3 different meals. There's 9 tenders in there. That'll probably do us a good portion of two meals. I'll use a couple on a salad. Mama might eat 1 or 2 tonight. The dressing and the oil has mixed in there. And that's just going to, the heat, that's just going to keep putting that good flavors in there. That's what we're looking at. Getting some flavor. Just a sprinkle on top. And let her cook, as I say. This stove, either on high, hot, or not. And it aggravates me sometimes. I like to cook on the gas stove, but I don't cook out there as much as I do in here for sure. Mom and I have talked about if we replace this stove ever, we'll probably try to put gas in here. I can't see comments yet, but I'll get on them in a minute. I'm going to leave this uncovered because I want it to come off from there a little bit. Let's go over here. Or let me just raise you up here. I won't have to go anywhere. Let me see what you're saying. It will be delicious. Thank you, Bev. I think it will. Hi, John. I try to be good, Kay. Hey, chicken sounds delicious. Karen, doesn't it? I think I'm going to cook some tomorrow. Just like Mom always cooks chicken. I've got several breasts in there. And I'm just going to cook them good. And then I'll have them for different meals. And they'll be a quick go-to. Hey, Kim. Good evening. Where's Mama? She's in the living room, Sharon. She has... she went to her regular doctor today about her foot, and everything's good. And then she come home, and she's piddled around here. And then she went and laid down. And I said, are you going to cook tonight or film tonight? And she said, I ain't gonna fix my hair. Mama, I'm telling on you. She said, I know it, I heard you. Let's see if this is ready to turn. I'll turn it the first time, and then I'll turn it again and let it brown. The reason I do that is because there's still a lot of liquid in here. You ain't gonna get a lot of browning with that much liquid. Gonna have to let some of that steam out. There's quite a bit of dressing. But there's flavor. You wouldn't believe how good this smells. With that seasoning, I can smell it. And that beautiful dressing, it's all good. And then it's just any kind of Italian dressing. I've used several. See how much better it's looking now. It's starting to brown a little here, and it'll brown a little more. If you want to marinate this, I would be comfortable putting it in before you go to work, and you can put it in if you have the marinating pan, like Tupperware uses, is good, or you can put it in a Ziploc bag, pull all the air out of it, and it kind of pushes it up together. All that works good, but I'd be comfortable putting it in there before I went to work in the morning with the lemon and everything, and then frying it when I got home for sure. I just wouldn't want to do like 24 hours with the lemon. You don't want your chicken to be mushy. See, I had a pan full, but it kind of shrinks down. We're just going to let that go. We're going to let that do its thing. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this out. If you don't want to reuse that, I don't even reuse the flour. I certainly would not reuse dressing once I had put chicken in it. And I always like to spray the bowl good, let it set a while, and then wash it in hot water. Maybe put a drop of bleach in there. See, a lot of that is reducing now in there. You can see it. It was bubbling up around it, now it's reducing down. We're starting to get a little color here. We'll get more color as it goes. Let me tilt y'all up. We'll look at the chicken again in a second. I want to see what y'all are saying. Hi, Mama. We miss you. Thank you, Miss Deanna. Hello, John and Mama from West Virginia. Hey, Debbie. Praying for y'all that's in the path of this next hurricane coming through Florida. I have some friends down there right now on vacation. Not a good vacation when you're... That light's in your own way, isn't it? Not a good vacation when you're having to worry about a storm. We've been to Florida before in a storm. We had a stormy pattern one time when we were down there, but we've never been in a hurricane. My granny used to call them hurricanes. And if it started wind and started, I'm going to cut this chicken down a little bit. If the wind started blowing and was getting a little lightning and thunder, she'd say, "It's coming a hurricane." I love those old things. And sometimes I use them. So I'm wanting to say, you know, coming a big storm. I have family in Florida. Deanna will be praying for them because it looks like the whole state's just going to be part of it. Hi from Southwest Missouri. Hey, Betty. How are you? Hey, Linda White. Flint, Michigan. Hey, Jacqueline. How are you? Oh, Cheryl's got family lives there. Where is Mom tonight? She's right in here in the living room waiting on me to cook for her. She said, I could eat. She come in here and let me tell you what she said. Now this is typical Mama. I said, Mama, I'm going to do chicken. We call this Italian chicken. It's even though it's not with the chicken sauce, but it's Italian dressing. So I'm going to do a little chicken in Italian dressing. Is that good? She goes, that'll be all right. She said, I'm wanting chocolate pie, pecan pie. What else did you say, Mama? Cake and some bread. I said, all sweet, Mama. Nothing does she want this protein. And she certainly didn't mention anything green. She'll have to make us a chocolate pie when she gets to feeling better. She does it the best. I don't know that I've ever made a chocolate pie. I've seen her make a bunch of them, but I've never attempted one myself. I'm going to attempt this, believe it or not, it's feeling done. I'll attempt this thickest one. $167, climbing right on up. It's done. Ooh, that is real done. It's 180. You want to get the internal temperature. The biggest one, yeah, the thickest one here is even done. They're all. Now, I'm not one to overcook. Not one at all to overcook. I'm going to get the fancy china tonight. I'm going to put a little paper towel down. And I'm going to start rescuing these birds when I say that. See, they're done. I've pinched all of them. And they're good. And look at that golden brown deliciousness. These are just what you would call grilled, and a little bit of avocado oil, no flour, no sugar. You know, we're against white flour and sugar now. We love it, but it's not good for you. Well, that's what they say. I kept thinking they may do it like the used to coffee. You know, used to coffee wasn't good for you, and then it was, then it wasn't, then it was. And so I would just try to pick the days that it was good for me and drink a little extra. So here's my chicken. And it's going to be turned into either, Mama might just dip it in a little honey mustard. And I'm thinking I'm going to chop me up a little salad right quick and just do a little salad. Mama's not into the salad. And if she wants to, I'll give her some, I've got some little golden potatoes. I'll either dice up some of those for her, or I'll make a quick mashed potato. And I'm sure she don't want nothing green with it. Mama, do you want something green?
No, just the chicken.
All she wants is the chicken. She's so easy to please, folks. But that's it. And you see how quick it was. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you need to fry it for an hour. You know, just fry it long enough that you get an internal temperature of 165 or above. This was up to 170. I think we're good. I think we're good. Mama, supper's ready. So you can come on in here and I'll feed you. Alright, folks. There's the chicken. And we're gonna mix up something to go with it. And I call that ready, set, go. I love that. We've been eating different times. Mama eats different times of the day. And but she didn't eat a late lunch today. So she's hungry. And that's a good sign, because she'll eat some of this chicken. And evidently, she's got a sweet tooth. Mama, you gonna make a chocolate pie? No. The doctor did tell her not to use a mixer or anything. So that gets her out of that kind of trouble. She'll have to do that. I sliced this tomato, and someone asked me, how do I keep tomatoes so I don't put them in the refrigerator? Well, in this case, I just put them in a Ziploc bag because it kind of clings to that, and I'll let it face down like that, and I'll leave it laying right here on the counter. And tomorrow, I'll dice it up, put it in an omelet in the morning. If I don't, I'll use it. I'll put it on my salad tonight. Probably won't be here tomorrow. But if I wasn't, I'd be glad to put it in the omelet, or I put it on something tomorrow. I don't have any problem eating them left out. I just don't want them cold. Takes all the flavor out of them. And I find I like my ketchup better not cold too, and I know that's a debate for another day. Some people say you gotta refrigerate it. But anyway, so this is supper tonight. Mama, you want me to mix you up a little salad too?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Folks, fix you some chicken. This is easy to do. This is 9 chicken tenders. Someone said the other day that they buy breasts and they make their own tenders. Now, I'm going to tell you, you can buy breasts and you can strip them up into strips, and you can make chicken strips. But the tender is a different cut of meat. The tender is a piece of meat in the chicken. Just like the leg or anything else, this is a tender piece of chicken. So you can make your own strips, and I do it many times. But the tender is its own little thing. So there is a difference. If you find them on sale, grab them. Grab them. That's what we do. It's hard to buy stuff not on sale anymore. It's so expensive. So, this is it, and it's going to be supper. Y'all find you something good to eat, make you some memories. It's 6:36 here, and it's 70 degrees. October has not arrived yet, even though it's 7 days old. Our Octobers usually are cooler. We're still in summer weather. I told y'all. Back when the summer gave us about 3 days of fall and people was getting all excited, I said, don't think it's over, folks, because it ain't. Summer is still here. We had an October like this once before. I thought, this is going to be the first year of my life the leaves don't change colors. Because it was getting up to the close to the end of October, and we still was no leaf change. But it came. It didn't disappoint me. It came. It came quick, but it came. A lot of times here we'll get a beautiful, everything will start turning yellow, orange, and all the beautiful colors. And then we'll get a rain, and it washes them all away very quickly. So sometimes it's a quick season. I hope this year we get a longer fall and some, you just get about a week of really pretty colors in the south. But I hope we get a whole week of beautiful colors. If so, Mama and I'll probably do a little mountain driving. Go see what we can see. The red. We try to find the goldest gold, and the reddest red, and the orangest orange. And we'll kind of vote and say that's the prettiest tree we've seen. There used to be a beautiful tree on my way to work. It was the same beautiful tree every year, without fail. And it was green and orange and gold all at the same time, and it would change, and it would just kind of wash over orange and gold. Then it would all turn to a golden color, and I loved that tree every year. And came through one day. It wasn't in the fall, thank goodness. It was in the summer. And I seen them cutting trees, and I thought, what are they doing? And then I realized that's my fall tree. They have cut my fall tree. I've missed it every year since then. I know. It's silly to get attached to a tree, but I come over that hill, and there it was. And they cut my fall tree down one year. I'm sure they had a good reason. Maybe they didn't appreciate it in the fall as much as I did. And it was their tree. I guess they do what they won't do to it, but I wish they'd asked me. I'd have said, leave that one right there. Oh, folks. Anyhow, y'all have a great evening. Find you something good to eat, even if it is just a chicken tender. Mama says she's just going to have chicken tenders. But she may change her mind. I may have to get her a tater. I don't know, but I am going to have a little salad with a little bit of chicken on it in a minute. Y'all have a blessed night. Mama, you want to holler and say good night to everybody? Good night.
Good night, everybody, and God bless you all. Thank you.
She ain't been on here so long she forgot what she usually says. Good night, Mama.
Oh, good night.
I'll have to retrain her. Woo! Y'all have a good one. Bye.